Yeah. One West. Jay-Z. I'm sorry, me need a break, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We work hard in a life, hustle every day and all in a night. Man a hunt for the goal and a dig it in a road and a live no life. I'm sorry, me need a break, I'm sorry. Right now me a seek time for myself and me a shell down some party. Me stress, me a look for a recess. For me brain me a refresh. This a game me a reset. Move to the girl inna the beach dress. The body a roll and she a the neatest. She nah no man, nah that a the weakness. So me the in her ears but not like a real pest. Nah, just a move with a vibe. Because we a pour the mood is alive. If you do 9 to 5 I know you a get rich, you do realize. I'm sorry, me need a break, I'm sorry. Right now we a pour kulu rump and Hennessy with Campari. That is it. Move to that girl, let the body tick. What is it? You know see me attack loud the politics. Watch it twist. No one see no ratchet flick, no matic click. No negative energy, a positive. One West I keep the peace and no magic trick. We are dance till in icon. We are groove, we are vibe. And no care, no fear right off. Make it home with your life. Me say, me no want see you leave yet. Me no want see you depressed. We are party for de-stress. We work hard in a life. Hustle every day and all in a night. Man a hunt for the goal and I mash up the road and I live no life. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Me stress. Me a look for a recess. For me brain me a refresh. This a game me a reset. Move to the girl inna the beach dress. The body a roll and she a the neatest. She nah no man so that a the weakness. So me the inna it here that a no real test. Nah. All right, clap it up. All right, seems like something wrong with my camera, sir. Give me a second. I'm gonna jump back in. See, me just have to fix the camera and fall back in. All right, me there now, sir. All right, welcome again to the welcome again to the Breakdown Podcast, where we break down the strongholds holding back the children of Israel here in Jamaica, Cuba, the Caribbean, North, Central, and South America. I'm here with, Capsule Forwarding. I'm here with Officer Abadawan. All right, so Cap, yeah.
Hey, Shalom. Thumb. What's going on, Warriors?
Yeah, but your thumb. And two
Hello, man. You
do the intro already?
Yeah, but if you want, we can do it again.
No. I already just jump in it. You know what I mean? I'm hyped. See what's going on in this earth today right now. You know what I mean? Them prophecies coming to pass. I'm hyped, man. You know what I mean? And the more and more it happens, the more and more we'll be able to wake up your brothers and sisters, you know what I mean, on shows like this and all the shows you know what I mean, we brothers have throughout, you know what I mean, this entire earth. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm ready when you're ready.
All right. So we have touched upon 2 topics today. So you have this sister, she lives in the UK, but she's of Jamaican background and she went to Ethiopia and basically she document her experience, but she make you know something about them too. She make you know say them look down upon Jamaicans.
That's
basically,
right.
She has said them look at Jamaicans as poor. We have an article, you know, we have the meat of the article is not really long. We can read run quick and fast. We kind of solidify what really are going on in Ethiopia. See? So remember to like, follow, share, subscribe, depending on the platform you're watching on.
That's right.
So basically, I'm getting fucking pissed off, right? Because anytime I speak English, like, well, not English, but with a London accent or a British accent, everyone keeps staring at me like I've just landed from space. We're in, what's the area called again?
Piazza.
We're in Piazza. It's one of the busiest parts of Ethiopia since I've got here. I can't believe it. So guys, you're going to see me switch up and start speaking Jamaican, right? Because only when you speak Jamaican do you not get bothered by 10,000 beggars and people giving you bad looks and all of that, thinking, who do you think you are in my country, acting like you've got more money than us and acting like you're not giving us your money. They treat you like you owe them your money, like you fucking owe it to them, right? So from now on, I'm going to speak bare Jamaican.
And watch this, right? And you know what I mean, brothers and them who go across there, you know what I mean, lo and behold, you know what I mean, a story came out to them a few years back with the hell they're going through in that country. You understand? Like they be trying to say we Africans and one love this and the other. And then when we do see, you know what I mean, like vlog like this, like, you know what I mean, we're shocked. You understand? Like these people, this sister saying what? That these people look down on her when she started speaking that Jamaican patois. You understand? Look down on her to the point where they want to know what you are doing in their country. Like they don't mind you being in a country. You understand? They don't mind you being in a country. But how they want you to be in a country? How do they want you to be in their country? They want you to be in their country as the last class, you know what I mean, citizen in their country.
Right.
You understand? Like you in their country and you looking like you rising above them. Oh, that pisses them off. You understand? That pisses them off. You understand? Which shows you, you know what I mean, we ain't African. Otherwise, they would have been happy to see a Jamaican there.
But all right, your fair point now. Fair point is when she speak British or British accent, they're friendly with her because you know them look something, right?
Yep.
But when she starts say she used this to kind of ward them off. She said, I'm Jamaican, and she starts speaking patois to kind of make them leave her alone because them look down on Jamaicans.
That's it. Because all they want to use you for is your money.
Yeah.
You understand? And the second part to that too is because of the English accent, sometimes they might mistake you, you know what I mean, for African. You understand? Because a ton of Africans in England too speaking just like that. It's just like them East Indians on the island, like brothers, you know what I mean, who grew up in America, they might see a East Indian who dark like me and you. I mean, without the hair, but they sound like us. I might mistake them. You know what I mean? Until you ask them who the father is. You understand? Because they sound just like us. You know what I mean? So that's the only, other thing I could see why they would, they wouldn't, try to look down on her. One,
yeah, man.
for money.
You're right, Cap. So
Yeah.
she speak Jamaican, so them can leave her alone. All right, here our point. Our point is she want them leave her alone.
Yeah.
Because if she talk in a British accent, them are gonna think she's an African British, somebody a foreigner. But if she speak in Jamaican, them are gonna think she's one of the Jamaicans who come to Ethiopia and settle in Ethiopia.
Yeah. And looking better than them and look like she have money.
All right. So you don't miss the point where she make. Yeah.
Nah.
Them see her as a foreigner, but she
Yeah.
don't want them see her as a foreigner. Them want she want them think she's one of the Jamaicans them who live in Ethiopia, because these Jamaicans are poor.
Yes, I fully on board with his sisters. Is them Ethiopians who are not on board with. You know what I mean? And brothers and sisters need to see something like this and separate from them. You understand? Leave them, let her have Ethiopia. You understand? Culture and them should go and rewrite all the song and take out, anything to do with Ethiopia. You understand? Write the song and take out everything with Ethiopia in it. And let's see who's going to Ethiopia.
Right.
Let's see who's going to Addis Ababa. You understand? Come on.
Article. See? This is DW.com, and this was from 2019. And them interviews some Rastafarians in Sashamaniland. You know about Sashamaniland, right?
Yeah.
Is the land that Selassie so-called gave to the black people them after the British helped him defeat Mussolini.
Yeah, and they can't grow nothing there, right?
Well, them did farming and build hotels, schools, churches, restaurants, develop
community center.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Them you understand. So but guess what I go on now? This is what I go on now, and this is from 2019. And we have whole heap of information on this, what we can't bring out not to the class, but this is what it said. So they might interview a Ras named Raspal, or Rasta named Raspal. Him say Raspal says he wishes to mingle more with Ethiopians, but here it's very tense because of the political problem of the country and the political emphasis on the land grant. That's a land grant where Haile Selassie so-called gave to the black diaspora, where many Rastafarians took. But it's said the political emphasis on it now, meaning people are pre them.
Yeah.
Because it's political and them feel like them don't deserve it. See? It said there is big tension here. Attacks on Rastafarians. Meaning them attack the Rastafarians them in a Sashamani. Seizing of Rastafarian land. Most of us have a story of a house being burgled, especially on His Imperial Majesty's birthday. So the Ethiopians them basically harass them.
Yeah, they're trying to drive them off the land.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to show you like we really the lost sheep of the tribe of Israel. Like all signs pointing to these people want you out the country. But we somehow had to bend over backwards to show these people, no matter what you do, we're gonna stay here, we love you. You understand? And then proceed to marry their daughters.
Right.
And their sons. Thinking that's going to change the rest of people's mind. But that's not going to change their mind. You understand? It's not. I mean, like we really are people that's robbed. and dealt with in a very, harsh way, to the point where we, like, it's almost like we learn, our forefathers learn to accept abuse and think it's love, and not think it's love, but give love for abuse, and then you grow children up to do the same thing too, like to, like to show love when they're being abused. You understand? When a person again abuse, you will tell them, yo, you are going to have to leave. You will have to separate yourself so you don't get hurt. You understand? When that's not what's coming from this. What's coming from this is they complaining about what they're doing, but at the same time to still have an open arm to these people. You understand? And we should just leave their country. Leave. We'll leave that country. That country is going to fall into civil war. It's going to fall. You understand?
But it's a lot of cap.
Mm-hmm.
Here the problem where them have now. Many of them have been on that land probably about some 50 years.
Yep.
They have been there all them life. Them build. So if they should leave that land, wherever they go is like they're starting over.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like you don't leave when you go to America and you come back home with the American dollar and then it worth some whole for money. So in Ethiopia, that's not the case. They went built from scratch. So many of them can't leave. Them are going to end up dead. They're going to end up dying on the land because they cannot afford to leave. Because they will be, wherever they're going, they'll be going to start over again.
Yeah.
And they're actually up in age. And they'll be leaving without money.
Yeah. Well, if you rastas out there in Ethiopia listening to us, you should come out and tell black people, do not come to Ethiopia. You understand? Come out and make a plea and tell black people, do not leave Jamaica and come here to live. So that we stop a generation from being, going through hell again. Like it had to stop. You understand? Or leave. You understand? Leave and start over. It's no different than a brother, becoming like a brand new person in a way. You know what I mean? Like they know how to leave to become something brand new. You should leave and come and help you right there. Come into the truth.
Right.
Look for the UPK. Just like you look for the people on Sashamani land. Before you left, you seek them out and left and went. Well, seek the UPK out and leave there and come back and help your brothers in Jamaica. You understand?
Okay.
And we're gonna see what's gonna happen from it. Go on. Yeah, I remember this, boy.
Remember this?
Here, boy.
Yeah. Okay.
You can play a little bit of that, man.
Okay.
Long ago, they have no Ethiopian identity. Charlie, like many foreign Rastafarians here, have few legal rights. Their passports expired long ago. They have no Ethiopian ID, which means they cannot work legally. Charlie says the government should recognize how Rastafarians can contribute to Ethiopia's development.
You come in, man, do something for us, man. I'm appealing to the government, man. Not forcing no one, but I'm a human. And I think I have a right to live on this earth. Wherever I feel comfortable, that's my home.
For Charlie, his family, and many others like them, this is where they want to be for the rest of their lives. Charles Stratford, Al Jazeera, Shashamane.
Yeah, that's heartbreaking. Huh?
Do you all...
Go ahead.
No, I just a video this will pop up.
Oh, okay.
Probably a good video, but we not know it about. But
okay.
Salaki, sir. You see,
Yeah.
it was covered by Al Jazeera, you know,
Yeah.
which is think of you having a right hand and your left hand.
Yeah.
Al Jazeera is Muslim, Arab.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they have a base in Ethiopia. Maybe they have a station there. But it's a swing. So this is how known it is what they are facing there, you know. But who is going to come to their aid?
Yeah.
You know, who's going to come to their aid? And the aid that they need is you know, they need legislation. Yes, but they also need some financial aid.
Yeah.
God.
They gotta leave and come back. Oh my, like that. You know what I mean? It's almost to the point, as I say, like, you know what I mean, you coming into the UPK and becoming somebody brand new. Yeah, of course. Remember the Lord say what? You'll be baptized with what? With fire. You understand? You're gonna have to take that chance and become somebody brand new. You gotta change. You know what I mean? And here, you can't be willing or unwilling, you know what I mean, to walk away from something that's going to soil your integrity. You understand? You gotta be willing to walk. You gotta be willing to lose things you have, not to hold on to things. Because when you hold on to things, you're gonna be like that brother begging another nation to help you, and you don't want to be in that position. That's a very sad, you understand, sad position. And yeah.
We have Slacky, Officer Abadawa, that was say something though.
Well, yeah, because there's a lot to be said. So there is always something that we can say. But you know that Germany have a whole lot of Rastas.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how come none of those Rastas not trying, knowing the belief of Rasta that, you know, Ethiopia is the home motherland and so on and so forth. Oh, none of them Rasta there, white Rasta, you know, now try settling in a eat Tashamani. And some of them have money because many of them donate to Rasta organizations out here.
Yeah.
So this is how blindfolded our people are.
Yeah.
Very
blindfolded. The same thing the church and them doing to them people in the Caribbean too. Like the church and them have all the money, but the people poor. Like what the hell you doing with the money? What the hell you doing with all our money? You understand? You can't take care of the poor? Nah.
Right.
You're not there to serve the poor.
All right. There's not Rasta, you know. You're wrong, you're so on and so forth. But when it comes to Sasha Man and where them apply their feeling, it's heart-rending.
Yeah.
It is heart-rending. This coming like a constant Melissa. I keep on licking them.
Yeah.
Very heart-rending. I mean, I've seen a video where in the land, like we said, you have business, them same one going to set up some business there. Like, when I say hotel, you know, no big 5-star hotel, like that. Them going to set up them little thing and it's growing. And then, the state coming down on them. You think when them send them out the land, they're going to demolish anything? Actually, the Africans are moving in.
Yep.
And the thing is, their population is growing. You can call it exponentially. Because when they got that, when Selassie gave them that land, the population of of Ethiopia was probably about 50% or less what it is now. I remember one time I was reading an article which was showing that Ethiopian population has it's like they have a population explosion.
Wow.
And this is why the Africans then will be so prevalent in World War III, because they have the people.
Yeah.
It's just for the nation. Most likely they're going to be on the side of Russia. So it's just for Russia to just start drafting them in.
Yeah.
And the money coming in back to Russia now, you know.
Yeah.
Because we have to lift the oil sanction off of Russia now.
Yeah.
No, you
That's
know,
so crazy.
When they make God speak against you, you know, no matter how mighty you be or whatever, the thing is, you know, we think, we see power as, like what you say, America just go and drop some bomb on Iran. But one of the greatest power, you know, is soft power, you know. You go and you influence these, the most I influence them, and what? Look here, they're walking right into World War III. And they can't stop, and they know they're going in World War III. And they can't do a goddamn thing about it.
Yeah.
That's soft power. And that's what the most I use against them. God rain now. When he was putting us into the land in Canaan, he rained down hail and the inhabitants and get them out. But look what he's doing now, pushing them into World War III and no hail falling. All is happening is that they are just making bad decisions. The same way he took us down, by we making bad decisions, they are making bad. Because all them who did go and party on Jeffrey Epstein Island, I would say 98% sure, because you know you still have to have that window of doubt when you're dealing with them. But I would say 98% sure that they regret it now. Because their name and reputation is at stake. Yeah.
I wish you white man had a conscience about that one. If he have any regretting to do, boy, yeah, I mean, wait till Christ come back. But you're right, and that's another thing too. Like what we don't understand is this, and this for the brothers and them on that Sashamani land. You leave that land, the Lord is going to make them people fight for what you will have. You understand? They're going to unalive each other for that land. You understand? For that portion that that does not belong to them. They gave it up. They gave it up. You understand?
So much so that, yeah, I mean, Salaki.
No good.
So much so now that you have Iran pounding the hell out of them. And guess what? Iran is fighting basically without leaders, you know. Because they kill off the leaders and the bombs are raining down and there is no one. America can't call up anybody and say, all right, let's stop. So you see the bombs flying and there's no one for you to talk to. This is how the Iranian them, and this is how you know that, you know, when the scripture said that he's going to turn the meat against them. Yeah, and this is how you know that these men, it's them the most are talking.
Yeah.
That big ship that you say America have to retreat, the Abraham, and talk about fire and laundry room. It's strike, Iran strike it, you know. So, you know, just the way they all treat the Most High people, they're all walking into World War III. So them behave at Ethiopia. Man, remember the Most High speak against them, you know?
Yeah.
So, I'm slap.
I mean, Kiad one, pull that.
Okay.
About that one talking about.
Him come slap up for them, man.
Yeah, Zephaniah 2:11.
You Ethiopians shall be slain by my sword.
Yeah.
Gun.
So them same Rastas they were sit down there. And the most when Christ return and them know so them are Israelite and so on. The most will slap them up.
Yeah.
We'll get some pounding.
Yep.
Come on, you just watch what is happening in the Middle East and you have an idea of what is to come. Just remember this. When World War II started, you know what number was the American military in terms of ranking of military in the world? Yes.
I don't think they was ranked.
They were number 19. The American military when World War II started was ranked 19 in the world. And right now, probably you can say Iran ranked. I'm sure Iran is in the top 5 with missiles.
Yeah.
But like all things, these too shall pass. So when you don't get out the Iranian regime, and you go have to call for a ceasefire because Israel must run out of missiles. You think they're not going to improve because they fought them last year and they improved since this year. They're not worrying about Iron Dome again. The man said the Iron Dome is cardboard. That's what the Iranians them say though. And then we know that it's going to come down to fighting on the ground. These Africans are going to be behind the global south is going to have the manpower and they're going to have some strong manpower on the ground. Nobody don't want to fight for the West again.
Yeah.
World War I, World War II, and what do you have? You have some billionaires and their kids did not fight for this. So people are getting smart. People are wising up.
Yeah.
It was a matter of time before the draft started in America. You know, I hope a lot of them Black Americans, you know, find somewhere outside America to go and cool off. I hope we can put up some out here too. You know? Yeah. Cool them, get them cool up. We should not, as a nation, have not to do. You see how we fight in World War I and World War II? How you hear the Tuskegee Airmen and thing. I used to watch them too, and I think they're a white man, it was, and what they do, they just whitewash them in movies.
Yeah.
And then what? Take us out the pictures. So they think that they are going to be able to do it again. You just watch it. You saw Trump coming out of move out as much as him can in whitewash the army, take out the blacks as much, and blacks them a ball and I bet them glad now. So they won't be in that first draft going into Afghanistan. Sorry, into Iran.
Yeah.
And it seems as if Iran is preparing. When they come into Iran, you know, better they're going to have a ground invasion in Israel.
They're waiting on that.
You see how, since this night, Iran start to slap up Dimona. And why you think Iran doing that? All right, because Iran know that the nuclear bombs, this will be their last resort. And Iran now is making way to get rid. Yeah, them man bury that man. And then burying it with conventional missiles.
Yeah.
Slap them up. And then what now? When Hezbollah and Hamas going in on the ground, you know, all bets are off. All who never did want to join, it's coming right down to the wire. And them same brothers in Sasamani who them despising now, most likely they won't be in the war. They are the ones who are going to rise up. And I do hope that when they rise up, they also wise up.
That's right.
And find ways to cement themselves somewhere else.
Yeah.
Because really and truly, you can go into any country go work, but you have money. And then they're glad to see you. And then, if they don't give citizenship, you get a kind of visa where you're welcome anytime because they're doing business here. Diplomatic status. And I do hope that's what it's going to come down to. So when them things say it's poor, we poor, why are we there? So we poor and we go there and our people go there and they make some things. So them Africans, they can make like something and weird they have been all these years.
That's right.
Yeah, some rich Africans down there,
Yeah.
I doubt it's them making the problem. Because if they get them off the land in Sashamani, it's not the rich Africans going to come in and take it over. It's the same little poor Africans them. You see them in your seat.
They're going to fight for it, though. They're going to fight for that land. Then people live there.
Well, they're taking them off one and little. So not much of them going to leave. A lot of them they get deported to Jamaica here now. They don't, it don't come in the news. I don't know why. Those should be headline news items. So that's them. No, you're better off staying here. Try and build what you want to build in Jamaica. At least you can get kicked out after you build it.
Right.
Terrible, man. There's some heart-rending thing.
So like you sir, if I may. All of this where Officer Abadawan and Captain Nayataka said, see, this should have just to everybody who did want that make plans to go to Ethiopia, and because we think, boy, this is motherland. Out of where they must right now, you should have rethink all of that. See?
Yeah.
Ethiopia is no place for you, especially right now. Now is the time to come together. I think that in the same verse when we have queue up, same chapter when we have queue up.
Yeah, man. Read
that one first, though. Yeah, man. Zephaniah 2:12. Ye Ethiopians also, ye shall be slain by my sword.
Yeah, you're all going to war.
Can.
That's what I want. You're all going to war.
Yeah, and Cap, I think they feel it, That's why they're trying to get us out, So when they send their people in the war into war now, they don't really have a different nation back home taking over.
Yeah. That's it.
And Silakia, sir.
They feel it, man.
Remember, say the Selassie thing is a political thing too,
Exactly. Rasta take it religious.
Yeah, them religious like them is all about love and peace and coming together. But the Ethiopians them now look on it that way. Them are the giant Selassie people inside.
Yeah.
Supposed to start, you have a fight pan for them behalf.
Yeah.
You understand? Slack.
No, what you said is on point.
And the Selassie regime is so underrated now in Ethiopia because he was overthrown. So the regime who took over, most likely promoting their self and not promoting the lineage. The only thing we're keeping the lineage alive, is the Ethiopian Orthodox Church.
Yeah.
None of them. And the regime not fighting against the church.
So, lucky, you notice what the article said. Them get burgled, especially upon his birthday.
That show you.
Slack.
No, I'm not stopping you. I'm saying, I'm just agreeing with you. Yeah. So that show you that, political.
Yeah, man. Especially upon his birthday, they make it a duty. So, yo, we have a running upon them Rastafari and pan Selassie birthday. You know, the target pan go back. You understand? Just leave Ethiopia, man. And brothers and sisters who are thinking to go to Ethiopia, don't. Instead, we're going to jump. So, like, we pull a scripture. We can pull a scripture. We're going to go to the first one. Say,
all right, hold on. Before you touch that, and that show you that there is an active undermining of those people there. It's very active. Yeah, go ahead.
This is the same Zephaniah 2, but verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yeah, gather together, O nation, not desire. I can clearly see said the Rastafari and them in Ethiopia, them not desire. Because them are Israelites, them are no Rasta. See? Them are no Ethiopian. You understand? You come from the tribe, you come from Jamaica, you come from the tribe of Benjamin, you're from the 12th tribe of Israel. You know what I mean? You're not desired in Ethiopia. Come on. You understand? Come, gather together with your own people. Now is the time for gather together. You see where I go on? Everybody I go to them own. Come back to your own. You understand? See that?
Right. That's right, Tom.
Right, the amount of time we touch Sasha Mane.
Oh, gosh.
Every little article come out and we get the opportunity to touch it, but
yeah, man.
Them still holding on and say, ooh, blah, blah. And the worst thing, you know, you have a little, if you know anything about dogs, you know, you have one them where, if you want them where always about them,
yeah,
them never have go up to make the attack. Call them Satan. So a lot of these rasters are of that. Oh, yes, what you mean? We got Sasha Money, blah, blah. And guess what? He's not going in.
No. Especially the artists, them who have the money where can go. No.
You know what I mean? What the artists not even have visit there?
Them not even have visit. Them there in Jamaica enjoy the sun and the sun.
And many of them who actually go, they are hypocritical. Come back and tell the people they must sting them be.
All right, so look here.
Because it's not your people. And they don't have your God neither.
God one cancer. And that's why I'm a rate that sister here. You know, say that sister here get bashed online. She get bashed on TikTok because they must say them not like her attitude. Because she be herself and she talk what she see. See? Normally when you have Benjamites visit Africa, them ignore the obvious bad things them and try to paint a good picture. She not paint a good picture. She have all a video up where she said, this is the reason why you have to be rude to Ethiopians. Then she not hide nothing, but them have it as she had disrespect. When she does tell the truth, that's the truth she attack. Where you have other brothers, sisters who go to Africa and guess what them do? Them are try follow the narrative. You understand? Yeah, slap.
I'm talking about them crowning them king or prince.
Yeah. Them king.
They don't understand what God, what spiritual darkness they put them under. Every single tribe you see in Africa, you know, have them own God, you know. And guess what? It is not Yahweh Shai Mashiach. It's not even the white Christ. Because the thing with the white Christ is that they whitewash him. But we know that there was a man who was a Christ in the Bible. But they whitewash him. So you can't just take off the whitewash. But then it's a total swing down on the left. Get some God name with it and they don't understand what they're getting into. The worst thing is that it's their children that is going to pay the price. And the children going to come up in a confusion and what is this? I don't understand. And then next thing they start saying, oh, them people they behave so different from we. Because they see it, you know.
John, remember, John, hey, I won't leave information we have on that subject, you know. Holy man.
They know that we are different from them.
Yeah.
But they tolerate us because we actually show them love.
Yeah.
So they tolerate us. But them know say something different about us.
Yeah.
So just imagine if we go down there and 3, 4, 5 generations down the line. Worse if them Africans, but then again, remember, we on the West Coast, if we live amongst them, and we build great kingdoms down there, because I'm sure we never down there being so poor. Imagine, you know, that if it wasn't for the oppressor right now, even coming out of slavery, I mean, look, would that be, would that be, if not even on top, would that be, you know, way better off as a people?
Yeah.
So imagine how we were able to strive in Africa, not having that oppressor over us. Right? And it was our success that brought the jealousy of these nations. Because for some reason, them wear gold, you know, them same bushman and sitting, them put on the gold and same black skin like it. But when we put it on, we are blinked.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's a thing when we observe.
And them see it.
Fit them.
So even though we and them have the same skin color, them see said there is something in us where them don't have.
Yeah.
Because we and them black skin. And we put on the same gold chain, the same Nike boot, the same things, and for some reason, we are the one to blink.
Right. It fit we. It just don't fit them.
They want to be like us. And even when they come and get the chance and eating the same food like we, wearing the same clothes, jewelry and everything, they still can't be we.
That Burna Boy, he stand out, like, you know what I mean? You could have tell he was one of us.
God.
I mean, look on Vibes Cartel. Vibes Cartel must go for a man out of prison come rebuild reggae. You know, rich Vibes Cartel, Vibes Cartel probably have more money now than Bob Marley, you know.
Yeah.
But not about Bob Marley estate. That about Bob Marley when Bob Marley was alive. And doing shows and getting money.
And that's what I'm saying too. It's to the point where, like, for real, the only reason why they big up Bob like that is because Bob was a white man.
Yeah.
That's
exactly.
That's the only reason.
Make the white man make some money.
Yeah.
Yeah, the white bands in reggae music, they make money, you know. But good money.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because boy, oh boy. You know what I mean?
So, you know, all our people who feel that, you know, going down in Africa there and being around, even the Americans who are talking about migrating, going back into Africa. I mean, they want to do that because less police harassment and things. But when they go in and go amongst the people, they are realizing something. They realize there's something off. But they just cannot put their finger on it. And the only way they can put their finger on it is if they come back to the truth.
Yeah.
That's the only way.
Yeah.
So, okay, did I say something?
No. You're good. Because, you know what I mean? We all talking about, you know what I mean? Hey, brothers and sisters, I hope you all, you know what I mean, listening. Because, you know what I mean, the time, right now in the time to be caught, you know what I mean, out there in all different philosophies and thinking they are African.
Right.
You know what I mean? The white man done trick us, put us in a trick bag. You understand? When all we have to do is just sit back and watch and observe, and you'll see that, you know what I mean, that we're different from them. We're totally different from them, to the point where the 100 meters, right, the sprint, right? When last did African from the continent of Africa win 100 meters?
Yeah. Never. I never see that yet.
You understand?
Okay.
Like, if we were them, then okay, it would have been normal for them to be right up there with us.
Exactly.
Sports. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It'd be normal for them.
Would be normal, yeah. They would be our biggest competitor out there.
Yeah.
They would have like 10 Vibes Cartel because it's happening more than them on the continent. They're home than us. But brother, you okay? Have you ever heard Ethiopian music, huh? Any one of you?
Yeah.
Brother.
Talk about the dance too.
ain't no where's them producers or them labels.
Yeah. Oh, none of them. Nobody not signed them up.
No, and the one that they did sign up, what's his name? Forgetting him, but he was the same from Eritrea, but he's an Ethiopian. Eritreans the same people, and Ethiopia the same people. What's his name, boy? He was a rapper. He got unalive right outside the store. What's his name, boy? You all know what I'm talking about?
In Canada?
Canada? No, in America.
He was killed in America.
Him get unalive. Okay, I think we know we are
yeah, but you could see he grew up amongst us by the way he moved.
But you
could have seen
different.
Yeah, but you could have still see he was different. You understand what I'm saying? Like for them to actually be like us, they have to be like Bob Marley. They had to be like him. Nipsey Hussle. They had to be like them. Like they have to grow up amongst us. You understand? Once they grow up amongst us, then you might have to be like, like give it a second look. And then ask a couple questions.
Right.
You know what I mean? But other than that, we're totally different. And this sister, if she was in the truth, she learned that the first week of class. The first day of class, she learned we not them and they not us.
Right.
But she had to take a trip, to see that they don't like you. We could have tell her that. You know what I mean? We could have teach her that they don't like you and they never would respect you.
That's why I go camp. Our people love visual aid with in teaching,
Yeah.
I don't see to learn.
Yeah. Your parents and they tell you, you hard of hearing. You know what I mean? You had to feel. You had to feel to learn. You know what I mean? And that's us. That's why the Bible calls us a stiff-necked people. Stiff-necked people had to feel to learn a lesson. You understand? When the Bible there for us, where we don't have to feel to learn, it's showing us, it's giving us examples. You know what I mean? On what to do and what not to do. It's showing the examples where brothers did what you're about to try, and it didn't work for them.
Right.
You understand? But because of your pastor, go ahead now. Go ahead.
No, finish your thoughts, sir. Just a short point, but finish your thoughts.
I was saying because of the pastors and them who teaching us the Bible, we don't know that there's actually stories in there, things in there that put in there so that we don't make the same error we're making right now. You understand?
Okay.
And that's proof they don't know the Bible. Yeah. Go ahead.
And that is the reason why we have to bring up them topics here and bring up them story. You know what I mean? Because all right, what people in Jamaica, them romanticize Africa. See, most people have never been to Africa, you know. You understand? Most people have never been to Africa, but the stories about Africa, them so good. It's all like Silapia, go ahead, sir.
No, he agreeing with you.
I agree with you. I say, yes, man.
Yeah, man. So it's almost as if them think when them go to Africa, something I got us, you know what I mean, exploding at them and them gonna have magical powers. You know what I mean? When in reality, we have to show them thing and show them how, you know what I mean, all them people that don't compare to them. See? Show them how much better them is than these people, because the Rastafari community, you know, even somebody, you know what I mean, some brother in the world bring it out on a football vlogging channel earlier today. He must say, yo, them Rastaya, them put Africa first. You see, you as a Jamaican, and this is a point where I bring out often. You as a Jamaican, you're up on the backbench, you know. The Rastafari doctrine is not about loving black people here in Jamaica, Trinidad, and you know what I mean, in the Caribbean, you know. It's about Africa first.
Loving Africa.
Yeah. You understand? Just like Christianity is about loving the white man.
That's it.
You understand? So when we bring out them things,
now see, bringing it all the way home.
Most in Christ. See? So when we bring out them things, we are show the people and the true thing, we are show them how racist African is to you too. It's no different from the white man. Africans don't like you, and as a matter of fact, you're better than them.
That's right.
It's good for them see this. So them see them images, they know we get less argument in our chat when we have teach a class. You know, see nobody are just a one and few, but we just cut up easily. And most people agree now. Because it's the truth. And if I never for the ISU PK and a command in general, yeah, Anna, our people would have never know them things.
Yeah, I would have never know it.
You know, one of the things will help the Jamaicans to start to realize that we are not the same. And only for them come out here, come work, you know. In the health sector. Because, all right, it's like what the Cubans out now. Maybe what you're going to see, some Nigerian nurses. We had some Nigerian midwives out here. They had to get rid of them.
Good, nice.
Them course.
Okay.
Them course. Them. No, you don't want your woman go to them to don't deliver them. Them course, man, it's terrible. Got to get rid of them. Right? And then they bring in the Cubans. And you finish with the Africans, because I can just segue a little in the Cuba to the Cubans.
Yeah. Hold it to let them play a little bit and then tie it in, bring it in.
Sir, you did say you have a video where you did want me thing there. Remind me of the video now.
No, the same one you do the protest.
No, I'm officer about that one.
The video where the Japanese Prime Minister visited America since this week.
Okay.
I want to drop that. I want to drop one where drop back. You're supposed to find back that article where the congressman remind Andrew Holness about the Cubans undermine the JLP. Yes.
Jimenez.
Because when I saw that, I said, hold on, who did ban Pearl Harbor again? And so much so that Donald Trump sitting there a joke about Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
And yet still, they are allies. Yes. And Japan was once the largest holder of American debts you know. Until the Chinese take over. Which means them owe some money to Japan. Which might maybe not pay, but look at Japan and look at Cuba. Cuba never bombed them.
Gone.
I mean, look at Pearl Harbor. Pearl Harbor was so terrible that even though it is being talked about. And who who got the nuclear weapon, 2 nuclear weapon on them backside.
CM Japan.
And there they were in the White House, sitting down. You find it? You find any video like that?
Yeah, kind of one cancel. We just press off this.
And they are in the White House.
One attack on Pearl Harbor.
Go on, continue.
They were in the White House sitting down and trying to negotiate how they're going to open up Strait of Hormuz. Want the Japanese help. They're there.
God.
Yeah.
All right,
but play it. And then when they finish playing this, you just queue up. I think this might have the part when Donald Trump was joking about Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, man.
So if you can find that part.
I'll get into it. 1 minute, 49 seconds.
All right, go ahead.
Donald Trump referenced Japan's 1941 attack on Pearl Harbor today while discussing recent U.S. and Israeli strikes on Iran. His comments came during a meeting at the White House with Japanese Prime Minister Takaichi.
When we go in, we went in very hard, and we didn't tell anybody about it because we wanted surprise. Who knows better about surprise than Japan? Okay? Why didn't you tell me about Pearl Harbor? Okay?
Takaichi is backing the U.S.-Japan alliance and condemning Iran's nuclear program, though she stopped short of promising military support to the Strait of Hormuz. The U.S. and Japan are also announcing a $40 billion nuclear deal. GE Vernova and Hitachi will build advanced reactors.
All right. So right on the heels on this now, you just pull up that article where them are tell our Prime Minister. So this is how you know that I won't even say our government. This one is squarely at the feet of the JLP. They are the puppet. For the years that the PJ, Michael, all this stranglehold the US put on Jamaica when they were in power is because of Cuba. They did not throw Cuba under the bus. But here you go. Right? And this is how we in the truth here, we're not political, but there's a border. It borders on the line of politics. Because that is what they're playing. And whose life is getting squeezed? Who are the people who turn up to the health center and there was no one there no nurses and doctors to help them?
The same voters.
Our people, people, whether they were PNP or they were JLP.
Okay.
Someone saw that they but a lot of them don't read, JLP don't read. Them never was one party that was into education much. They would learn that it's only a tyrant destroy something and replace it with something worse. I have nothing to replace it. That makes them a tyrant. Right? You should have at least wait and scoop in something. Scoop in, who are replace them with? You want to replace them, most likely the Nigerians will bring it back in the country. Yeah. We don't want them around me. We don't want them nurses. One, they smell bad. And our people in the Excel, and we're not talking about the sick people them now, the very other health workers that we have locally. They smell them and they talk about it. They smell bad. They don't want to be it.
Me hear Andrew Wellness say, he must go seek nurse and doctor now from some African country. That's why I tell you, say, hit the nail on the head. That him say, I'm going to do. So now I'm going to go to Africa.
And Nigeria going to be the first choice. I tell you. You can imagine you sick, there almost dying, and then somebody will come over here to look about you. Think. And you start now make it sound. The sound that you make, you put pressure on your wound if it's a cut you have, So you're probably the dead. Them stench to go and kill you. And these are the people now, our government, our spineless government, because you could have done it another way. Why? So that a congressman can come pat you on your back and tell you about blah 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 blah. That's rubbish. Japan ban the hell out of them and see them hands in hand with Japan.
Same way.
Yeah. But who is the puppet? Our people here in Jamaica. Right? And I want to knock in the JLP because of politics. I have full same people in it. You have 3/4 of the party nowadays is Israelites in it. So it's not it shouldn't be politics really. But their move is gonna be like a political move. And it is a political move. Because you are now playing up to what do you think America go do? Gonna drop bomb on you? They can't drop bomb on you. They are a sovereign nation. Act like one. And this was why they could not deal with PJ. PJ did not take the bullying.
So if I may, this should have been the proof to our people say, voting.
It's foolishness.
You must never vote. Cause, you know what I mean? Look how it turned out. No, because of your vote. No, you're not going to get the proper health care, which I think you did vote for the proper health care. You're not going to get it. You know what I mean? Because of some oppressor and he want to separate, you know what I mean, God's people. See? That's why the scripture we read earlier, Zephaniah 2:1, gather together, all 12 tribes.
Gather together and let Christ return, man.
Yeah, man, we don't need the oppressor.
We in Jamaica, we can't forget about $1 trillion man. $1 trillion man can't stay there. Because with all that $1 trillion that in announcing for budget, none of that for poor people, There's no program in it and say, all right, we're going to raise out take some people out of poverty with this.
Right.
I want to talk about that. People believe say you're going to give poor people things. I don't really give them. They're going to give them opportunity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And people who talk about, when they talk about poor people, and then they come up and say that they should get a real slap in the mouth. Because they're in this world, nobody get bailout like rich people.
Yeah.
Them get all the bailout.
Yeah.
Rich people get all the bailout. For the 2 years Andrew in power, who get all the benefits. Every single company, them big companies, they call them macro, the macro economy. The macro economy in Jamaica get the bailout. They make some good money.
Go on. K1, pull that scripture that with the one with the they said the hit the one that that one bringing out. Good point to bring out.
In Proverbs.
Pull that one.
Gun.
I mean, no, and why they pulling that too?
The one in Proverbs. The one in Proverbs.
Yeah.
19:4.
So.
Wealth maketh many friends, but the poor is separated. That one there?
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Because that's exactly what you're talking about.
Gun. This is the book of Proverbs 19:4. Wealth maketh many friends, but the poor is separated from his neighbor.
That's it. You know what I mean? As you're saying about that one. You know what I mean? The rich people is the same thing I come across in America too. Right? Them big rich companies, they getting all the bailout. The CEOs bumping their money up. You understand? While the poor man, he getting sent home. You understand? And they saying I mean, the budget, they didn't have the budget for them. But they had a budget for the CEO again, a pay raise.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
Like rich people always been looking out for each other. That's it. That's it. The Epstein elites. You understand? They look after each other. You know what I mean? They feed off the poor. You understand? While the poor suffer and had a grind and go on. That is why Christ, give me that one with Christ and all what Christ said in Matthew 5. That's why Christ said it.
This is the book of Matthew chapter 5 and verse 3. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven.
Right, blessed are the poor in spirit. Black people, not just poor in spirit. We literally poor. You understand? Like, we have nothing to be proud of. You wake up in the morning hungry. What are you proud about? Having a hungry stomach? Really touching your back? No, nobody proud of that. You understand? Read on.
Our verse 4 says, blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted.
Oh, still lacking. But this is Christ going in to describing this situation that poor people be in majority of the times. You understand? Like, poor people had to bury each other. You understand? Because why? We ain't had a health care, and then guess what? You have men like Andrew Hunas who gonna take the only help away from you. You understand? And while he is still able to go to his doctor, you can't go to your doctor.
Right.
You understand? While them people up in Parliament can go to their doctor, don't have a doctor. Same people we went and vote, the same people that say, my job is to take care of you and your needs, and this, that, the other. Now you get to realize that's not their job. Their job is to lie to you. To gas you up.
I say, like you sir, like what you did bring out earlier before we start. The rural, where the poor are, now them short a doctor. You know what I mean?
There must be. And nurses.
Yeah.
Cuban guy from A-grade nurse.
Yeah. That don't smell bad.
Right.
You understand?
I was just opening my mouth to say the same thing.
Yeah.
When they speak, they don't understand. You don't understand when they speak, but they don't smell bad.
Right. Yeah, telling you. Because our people.
But you know, it look deeper than that still, you know, Cap. Who next Trump say after Iran?
It could be
Cuba,
right?
Cuba.
Yeah, Cuba.
Right, so they're going to use Jamaica as the base. So, you know, you JLP supporters, you want to bash PNP and bash politics or something, just remember, you all were handing and with the downfall of Cuba. It not happening yet, but they're coming right here under Andrew on this. Jamaica going to be the base. That is why Andrew make this move. And because it's a premature move. I blow the whistle from now. So if they want to let the catch them by surprise and behave like they don't, their business.
I still like if I may, you know what I mean? And it don't really matter which party in a power, America still will get them way, you know. Because as much as we call him now, we call him Mark Golding on the PNP side. See?
No man, they won't get the support under the PNP.
But if them get the votes,
they wouldn't get it.
They would have still slack. I might be wrong, but they would have, what them call it, capitulate to America. You know what I mean?
All right, they have been supporting the Cubans from as way back as Michael Manley. If they even, first of all, the American government are going to trust them to come in here while you have a PNP government. Why? Because it's not the first that we have done it before already. We say, all right, you want us not to deal with Cuba, but we're going to deal with Cuba behind closed doors. So then they're not going to trust the PNP for that. But with their allies in power, give them a opportunity, probably a once in a lifetime opportunity. But the thing is this: who is going to be left with the stain? You think them Cubans going to forget? They're not going to forget.
Yeah.
But we're telling the Cubans from now, it was a man. Him kind of look like we, but an oppressor. I am our leader.
Yeah.
But tell us, Andrew, I know you go that, man.
For real?
I don't know you go that.
He acting like that? Huh?
The Obama man act like he's like too.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean the Lord for sure. I pray the Lord put that part end to that purpose. Because boy oh boy, that is them. That is them doing it all over again. It's almost as if, like, once we start trying to get ourselves together, like this oppressor, just find a way to come on, put a wedge. You know what I mean? Something that gonna knock us back 40 years, generation. You know what I mean? And
That
then
is their goal.
And once we start building it back again, he come and knock it down.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like he fully, like his whole job is to keep us separate. You know what I mean? Because what in the hell Cuba did to him? Cuba ain't no to America. None whatsoever. Why America trying to bully Cuba? Because they're trying to disrupt the Caribbean. They're trying to make sure that we never come together. That's their purpose. Because Cuba don't, you know what I mean, unless they have some minerals in there that they want, but I'm sure they could make, you know what I mean, they could politics the way to making a deal.
Well, whatever minerals were there, the Chinese would have gotten it. But, you know, COINTELPRO in full swing again. Yeah, man. The greatest problem, the greatest threat that the Americans face is not communism, it's not Russia, but it's the blacks coming together.
That's it. That's the greatest threat. Worse than a nuclear bomb.
I thought you said we were free.
Yeah.
So we can free and we can come together.
Yeah.
And the coming together that the FBI was fighting against in America, it was just Judah coming together, you know?
Yeah.
So imagine if Judah was trying to come together with the American Indians and the Asians and the Mexicans.
So like I said, that's called the ISUPK.
That's right.
But that's all you know that this is the home of the truth.
Okay.
That's right. And we growing and we growing and we growing.
But you know, full time them pedophiles stop rule over we, man.
I'm to show you how things is. Like for real. Like they tried everything to get rid of us. They tried everything to stop us. and they still cannot stop us. They still cannot break us. We find a way around what they're doing to survive.
Right.
You understand? To the point where, like that, back to that video you showed there with the Japanese. You know why the Japanese ran in the White House begging Trump? You know why? Because the Arabs and them, right? Remember, the Arabs and them make a deal with the white man for protection, right?
Right.
Right now, is the white man protecting the Arabs? No,
Yeah.
they're not. You understand? And they paid billions of dollars. They invested billions of dollars in America. You understand? Just like the Japanese. And the Japanese know, you understand? If China jump off and feel like they want to, you know what I mean, flex the muscle, they want to make sure that America ain't going to flinch or flake on them. So they're going to have to take all type of, what do you call it? All type of ridicules, you understand? They're going to have to take it. They're going to have to sit there and take it. They can't get up and walk out.
Yeah.
You understand? And Trump knows it. Trump is you know what I mean? He is one of the worst, you know what I mean, human being.
You're not the nail on it. I was going to say that Trump understand the ridicule thing. The same thing you do with Ukraine.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like he is saying that to make sure you know you better not ever think about raising your head up to me and coming to me like, you know what I mean, and trying to demand that I help you. You forget what you did. I ain't forget what you did.
But when him said she hold long her head too, you know.
Yeah, because she knows she can't say anything.
Yeah.
She knows she couldn't say anything there. She knows she couldn't get up and walk and watch you delegates and walk out. Because they invest too much. They invested too much. And now you know what I mean, us as black people should learn from things like this. Like we don't need them. The Japanese need the white man. You understand? Them Arabs, they need the white man. They don't have a God like our God. We don't need the white man. We don't. We've been in this place in slavery for 400 years and we still surviving. You understand what I'm saying? With money, without money, we surviving. The oppressor, he just have to wake up, won't have a bad dream of living like us, and he's gonna commit suicide. Like he's gonna end his life. He's going into a life of crime if he wake up one day to try and rob the earth. Why do you think they're just stealing? What they did to Venezuela was illegal. What they're doing to Cuba right now is illegal. But they have to do it, or else these rich men are going to go poor. And they can't fathom that. They will turn to a life of crime. They will faster be criminals than live like us. We can't survive. But we could, because we have a God, a living power. You understand? I yield.
You know, and them Arabs, they run to America for protection with the military bases, believing that those military bases were there for their protection.
Yeah.
Only to find out that those military bases were there for the protection of Israel.
Yeah. Not just for Israel alone. It was just
occupying force.
No, not so much occupying force, but it's more so like, okay, like you remember the oppressor, he's a deceiver. You understand? So he would put them things in place in there just to show. But that ain't there for them. You understand? That ain't there for them. Yeah, because all he had to do is just what? Get up one morning and tell them, so let's pack the bag and leave. And now guess what? Where's your position? You're done. Well, right now, what they're not telling us is how much protest is going on in these places to them Arab governments and all the killing they're doing to them people in them places. Them the poor Arabs and them who protest in the government, they ain't saying what the government doing to them. I sure stuff going on in the country. Because these people done rule with iron fists on the own people. Because you know majority of them more than likely did not want the white man in the land and having to look to bow the head to this white man. You understand? While they steal all the oil, all the resources, and make them families, you know what I mean, rich. You understand? Most of them countries been created, you understand, by families, and they're rich. You think them other them poor Arabs and them are seeing that and thinking this is the opportunity now to get rid of them? Oh, you gonna see. All hell fit into break loose in that place.
But, you know, the deal with Japan will make with America now, no. I can't really help you much with them Arab, with Iran. But if China invade Taiwan, we will come to the aid of Taiwan. And that she said to Trump, you know.
Okay.
Then we help Taiwan.
We'll see. We will see.
So when him start in Taiwan now, remember say Kim Jong not too like that.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll definitely see.
Oh, Lord have mercy. It is really fixing up to get really mucky into this world, in this world. Not, you know, when you look at the mess that is about to be created within the next couple of years, it probably going to happen under Trump, because he is one of the most arrogant presidents you have there.
Yeah.
You see why the most I will have to step in so that mankind don't kill off themselves, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, they have this thing where they used to tell us they can't burn garbage because of greenhouse effect. Look, since the wars them break out too much greenhouse gas gone up in the atmosphere and nobody saying anything. They better leave the little man, make him burn in little rubbish.
Yeah.
But you can't burn garbage.
Punch holes into the ozone layer to go into space.
Man.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
The most I say if you watch. Put on the garment and sit down. Now we know why I'm telling you to sit down. Don't get involved. Do not get involved. If you are, don't go join the army. You're going to die.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, you're black, I have a feeling. Go ahead, sir.
No, I was going. No, you finish because I was going to ask K. I'd want to get let's finish with Matthew. I think it's 24. Yeah. So but you gotta finish with what you was going to say.
I was going to say that
Salaki.
Matthew 19 and 24 are 24.
I think it's 24. Where he talks about the, you know what I mean, like rumors of wars. I mean, because if these pastors not going to read that in them churches, they're going to want them people to think everything going to be fine. And you know why? Why you think they're telling them people everything going to be fine?
Well, you know, one thing these pastors better remember, you know, they're trying to rock the people to sleep. But you ever try to rock the baby to sleep when there is pure noise around? People they can't go back to sleep with all them bombs dropping here.
I'm telling you. But he wants to rock them to sleep so that he gets all the money. Because if he tells them it's not going to get good anytime soon. That money going to start trickling in.
God.
You understand? It's going to start trickling in. You know what I mean? So go down and read that.
God. This is the book of Matthew 24:6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
That's all we hearing right now on the earth.
God.
All we hearing right now on the earth. You understand? And black people waking up to realize the earth never loved us.
Right.
Why? Because now the earth is showing Iran all the love. The earth showing Gaza all the love. When it was when we was getting our tail dealt with from this oppressor, it was, you all are ungrateful. You all need to lace your boots up. Forget about the past. Forget about slavery. Stop blaming the white man. Stop doing this. You understand?
Yeah.
Now they're getting a taste of their own medicine. You Gazans, you know what I mean? You people from Gaza, stop blaming the white man. Don't blame him. What he did was in the past. Forgive him. You understand? That sounds stupid, right? But you all, you understand, sat back and watched this oppressor deal with us, you know what I mean, like rough. You understand? When the Lord is saying what? What is Christ saying?
God. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
Right? Telling you, you're going to hear it, and you're hearing it right now. If your preacher not bringing this to you, I suggest you leave the church and come join Abadawan and Kiyadawan. They're going to tell you the truth in the Bible. You understand? They're going to tell you it. Read on.
God. See that ye be not troubled.
Don't be troubled. And that's why your preacher telling you don't be troubled for a reason for him to get rich. And for you to be rocked to see. Christ telling you, don't be troubled, because what fitting to happen ain't going to affect you. You've been affected already. What fitting to happen is going to help you. So Christ is saying, don't be troubled. Don't be worried. Don't go and try and dig a hole, 50 feet in your backyard, thinking you're going to build a bunker. Don't need to do that.
Right.
Read on.
God. For all these things must come to pass.
All these things must come to pass. Iran must fight Israel and America. The Saudi Arabians must get in it. You understand? North Korea, Russia, all of them must get into this fight. Every last one of them. Read on.
God. But the end is not yet.
The end is not yet. It's close, but it ain't yet. The end is when all these countries are going to be overthrown by a black man by the name of Jesus Christ with 200 million angels. But he's telling you, it ain't theirs yet. But you could see it. You could see it. It's going there. And if it ain't go there, sometime there in the future, it's going to go there. You read the book of Ezra, and he was pleading with the Lord. How could you have these nations over us? You made the world for our sake. The Esau is the end. Jacob is the one. How I say it? Esau is the end, and Jacob is the one that begin it.
Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow.
You understand? Like Ezra was pleading with the Lord, how you could have these people over us. When is the time? Is it near? You understand? And in the book of Ezra, it tells you that there's going to be plenty uproars in the earth. That is going on right now.
Right.
Read on.
Verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation,
For what?
For nation shall rise against nation.
For nations shall rise against nation.
Right.
You know what is that? You have the Iranians, the Persians, against the so-called Israelis. Who is the white man? There's a book by the name, what I call the 13 Tribe by Arthur Korsher. I'm messing up his name.
Koesla. Something like
You
that.
understand? Yeah.
Koesla.
Him. You understand? Well, he's saying if the so-called Israelis is the Jew, then it must be a 13 tribe. It have to be.
Right. Well, just putting a little human and a little irony in it, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, that Jews. Must be that 13th one. You know, one of the 12.
Yeah. That's it. You understand? Read on.
Gun. And kingdom against kingdom.
Kingdom. Saudi Arabian kingdom will be against the Persian kingdom. And Turkey, which is the Ottoman Empire, is going to get in it too. There's another kingdom. They're going to they have to get in it. They think, the Turkey think they can sit this one out. Oh, they ain't sitting this one out.
Right.
You understand? Them Israelis going to make sure, them Eastern European people want to make sure that they pull everybody into the theater. Read on.
And it seems as if it's the Iranians are the only one prepared.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. And there,
read on.
And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places.
It's coming. Remember, we had the COVID-19. The Lord was trying to prepare you. Some worse than COVID coming.
I think over Europe now, over Britain, you have meningitis. You know what I mean? I spread amongst white people right now.
Yeah, it come. Hey, the Lord gonna bring all them things upon this earth. Famine coming. Go ask them Sudanese. What's famine? They know what famine is right now. You understand? Go ask them people in Gaza what famine is. That's coming to the entire earth once this to go to war. Read on.
All these are the beginning of sorrows.
All these are the beginning of sorrows, meaning there's going to be a lot of unaliving taking place on this earth. Many of these white people are going to get a flag, you understand? Because their loved ones are going to go into the Middle East and come back in boxes, in pieces. You understand? Because of what they did to the Native Indians, what they did to black people in America and in the Caribbean. What you did to them, you're going to pay with your children. You understand? With your sons, with your daughters. They're going to pay. You understand? We paid. We paid. We live in, you understand, the judgment of our forefathers. We live in it. You understand? But you're going to have to live with your judgment, Mr. White Man. You understand? Mr. Iranian, Persians, the Ottoman Empire, you Turkish, you Russians, you're going to have to live with your judgment, America. You're going to have to live with it. We live with ours. A year.
As well as you heard about the floating castles from the Abraham ship there, the aircraft. So a lot of people want to be seeing their loved ones. Some of they dead in the coffins, They're already in Kaffir on the ship coming home. Lost at sea. And strike them on, floating coffins. They say floating coffins. So unless they catch them back, the people then I think going to see their loved ones.
Oh man.
They'll be lost at sea.
That's rough. That's rough. Yeah, that's America.
And yet still that's nothing to what the Most High getting ready to shed.
Yeah.
War that is getting ready to shed on this earth.
That's why Christ said, you're right. And that's why Christ said, this is the beginning of sorrows.
Right.
Son, just the beginning. Yeah. All right, you all good to go? I know we get at me, you know what I mean? The more and more it get closer to it, the longer we're going to be on here. Trust me.
Okay. To that
sure. More and more. Yeah, I mean, the longer this war going on, the more we're gonna be on here, full of excitement.
Okay.
You understand? I don't know what your preacher doing. You understand? I don't know what your preacher doing.
Yeah. And another thing, why is America shooting down so much of them own F-35?
Huh? It's only them Iranians have something.
They can't even talk about the Americans shooting down that shit. They talk about friendly fire and
yeah. Yeah. So that between the Straits of Hormuz, a hard place to be right now.
Iran have a dancing missile after them, man. You hear about that one, though?
Nah. It's spiraling in here, and
Bring the missile up in here and dance. That's why them go through the thing there.
I thought you making a joke, man.
They nickname it the dancing missile. They fire the missile, and one of the hypersonic, and when the Iron Dome send the intercepted missile, they just dance around them.
Oh, shucks.
They killed, about 2 days ago, they killed some of the Israeli top leaders, and in the dancing missile they use. About 10 intercepting missiles fire after it. And they dance around all of them. I'm going to say 10, but I mean the exaggerated 10. They say approximately 10 after it. And they dance around them and just boom. Top of the plate. So imagine when they get to bill and all those things. They are collecting data in real time.
Yeah.
And the thing is, they can't even stop the Iranian from exporting oil. The Iranian oil have to be still on the market. They can't take it off. What a dilemma. The idiot Secretary of War didn't see all of this.
Nah.
No stupid rule of engagement. You'd have been better off keeping the rule of engagement.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because right now the Iranians are playing without impunity. First of all, Iran have one of the what you call the bomb them will let off the other little bomb, let them again.
Cluster ammunition.
Right. They have the cluster ammunition. They have it in hypersonic now. And cluster cluster ammunition is banned.
Yeah.
But who remove the rule of engagement? They remove it. So Iran is feeding them with it. As soon as the missile approaching and you send off and they pick up the interceptor, it just blow up in about 80 different clusters. And just come down. Nothing to intercept.
Damn.
They're treating them knocking them real good, man. And they they can't talk.
Hmm.
They have to be holding them mouth. Even though Bibi don't even come in the public.
Yeah.
So, still don't in public.
Yeah, well,
But
tell the people next week, same time he had one. We will get them to score.
Yeah.
Whatever the news leaving out, we'll get them it.
we get them. I'm sure there'll be some interesting developments by that time as well.
But I'm telling you, right now, gas prices going up.
Ooh.
So right now, I might have to look for a bicycle.
Well, I don't know why American gas price go up. Didn't Trump say, we don't need the gas in the that come through the Strait of Hormuz?
He don't need it. I do.
No, but what him saying is that steam gas don't come there, so.
Yeah, I know what he said.
So how come the gas in America going up?
That's because it's almost like okay, then who gonna pay for all the losses that they're gonna take? Because remember, the oil, some of the oil, they're being cashed out in the petrodollar, which is American money.
Right.
So now, if that's not being done, then they have to recoup the money somewhere or the other.
Right.
And that's where poor people come in.
And they need $200 billion to continue the fight.
Yeah. So that's where poor people come in.
Ooh. But didn't they stole 50 million barrel of oil from Venezuela the other day? How come the phone gas price never go down?
Yeah, because that wasn't for us. That's
a free oil, so it should impact the market.
Yep. What? The oppressor, he know what the hell he's doing with all them oil. They surely ain't finding any way back on the American market. That should go in somewhere. Ukraine needs some oil too. Europe need oil.
So like you said, there's this site called Polymarket where you can bet on world events. And I mean, you have things like you can bet if the oil price will go up or go down. You know what I mean? You bet so the oil price will go up, and you know what I mean, and Iran will go bomb. You know what I mean? Some other UAE country. You know what I mean? And them kind of betting that upon it, you know. You know what I mean? And me anticipate me make some money off of this, you know, because we have the way you call it now. We have the scoop because we have
the
inside. But by the way, somebody made a lot of money out of it the other day. They don't know it's who, but then say it must be one of the Trump insider because the person went and bet on something that and it's some action that was to be taken. And when them check it out, then said this person made over $100,000 in one night. It must have been that they were in that meeting room when they were being when the decision was being made.
God.
Boy,
so we have the scoop, you know. So we know if we bet on this war now, you know. So we know if we bet on. So
well, the only thing America can do is just walk away and leave America down there to take the lick because who them go and talk to? Then kill off the leaders and the bombs are still coming. Who is there to talk to?
Talk to the bombs.
Hezbollah the other day want to ask Iran to stop hitting the neighbors. Hezbollah have to come out publicly and make a public statement saying they're asking Iran to stop because they don't know who to talk to. They said this is serious because this never happened. Hezbollah have to come publicly and ask Iran, they're asking Iran to close, to stop hitting him, flying the bomb, him hitting the neighbors, the Arab countries. They said, they don't know who to talk to. There's no one there to talk to, and the bombs are still flying.
And who's to know that's Hans Buller? All we know is one of them Israelis that doing that BS. Putting that AI video together.
Well, they talk how which one the Hezbollah leader come from.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some interesting developments. And all this is nothing yet.
Huh.
Okay.
Just paving the way.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
We'll wrap it up there, so.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
I will stay here all night.
But no, man, because remember say the conflict zone go on for hours, you know. So we know you're into split. You know what I mean? So I just one of them things there. You know what I mean? I appreciate you coming through, and to order to keep coming through again. You know what I mean? Another interesting show. To everybody watching, this is the Breakdown Podcast, where we break down the strongholds holding back the children of Israel here in Jamaica, Cuba, Trinidad and Tobago, the Caribbean, North, Central and South America. And with that, shalom.
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 Yeah. One West. I'm sorry, me need a break, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We work hard in a life, hustle every day and all in a night. Man a hunt for the goal and a dig it in a road and all live no life. I'm sorry, me need a break, I'm sorry. Right now me a seek time for myself and be a shell down some party. Be stressed. Me a look for a recess. For me brain me a refresh. This a game me a reset. The inner the teach stress. The body a roll, she a